Hello all, welcome to another day, another module, another video. Hope you've been looking at all the videos and you've been learning a lot from them. Professionalism is necessary, particularly at this juncture in life where COVID has done a lot of damage. The lockdown has created a lot of negativity in the industry. Today it's important that you are on the line of what is being sought. Today, professionalism is going to be sought too much, and you'll have to be upping your skills and be ready what the industry is expecting of you. On the same line, today we're going to speak about a module which is about the same thing that we've been understanding a lot of times, professionalism. The first thing that we have to understand is the first impression we make in the corporate world or anywhere you go to. First impression. That would be the module. What you don't know, how others see you. First impression. What is first impression? A first impression is a first and sometimes only opportunity to provide someone with a sense of who we are. A sense that will often last long. What makes a good first impression? A good first impression is the one that reflects the real you. If you are presenting the best of yourself, people understand what kind of a personality you are. People understand who you are with the impression they have in their mind. The self you want to share, then making the impression that is right for you is what first impression is. First impression. You don't get a second chance to make the first impression. Within the first 3 seconds of a new encounter, you are evaluated, even if it's just a glance. People develop a mindset with an impression they have on you. So it's important you make a wonderful first impression. What do people notice? Visual appearance, behavior, demeanor, mannerism, body language, grooming, material possession or accessories. The first sum or the same. It's always the same. But yet, the first impression is all of them together. How your body language is, how your materialistic accessory things are, how you're carrying your dress code, how is your visual appearance, how do you make an impression? Introduction. Like it or not, people judge us by what they see. In the first few seconds of meeting, they have assessed us and make a judgment, positive or negative. This is not easily changed. Once somebody develops an impression of you, it is not very easy to change that unless and until you have a prolonged discussion with them. The meetings last for a longer time and they hear you out and understand, well, my first impression wasn't exactly right. Now, not many people are big-hearted to understand that whatever they felt in the beginning is not exactly right. You see, nobody wants to accept their mistake. Gods don't do that too. By the time we open our mouths to speak, our words will account for only a portion of person's perception of us. The rest is based on our tone, voice, and the way we look and move. So first impression means much more than what somebody sees at a glance. But yes, they develop a mindset at a glance. Another introduction. We look for clues such as clothing choices, grooming, demeanor, and they tell us about a trustworthiness, credibility, effectivity, cleanliness, attention to details, and more. These clues are shortcuts to evaluate a person, a business establishment, a group, a team. By observing the appearance and body language of a customer judges, again, positively or negatively, whether or not he or she wants to do business with you, buy something from you, sell something to you. Anyways, it might be positive, it might be negative, but the first impression matters. What are first impressions? Speaking a little more. A first impression is the event when one person first encounters another person and forms a mental image of the person. The first impression includes individuals give away to others where great influences are done, and also how they're treated, viewed in many contexts of everyday's life. Why are first impression important? The reason why first impression is so important is that they will last beyond the moment. Retake slide 8. Retake slide 8. Why are first impressions important? The reason why first impressions are so important is that they last well beyond the moment. This is thanks to something called as primary effect, which means when someone experiences something before other things or sequence that they remember beyond the first thing. Okay, retake slide 8 again. Why are first impressions important? The reason why first impressions are so important is that they last well beyond that present moment. This is thanks to something called as primary effect, which means that when someone experiences something before other things in a sequence, they remember the first thing first. So, first impressions are very important. How to create a better first impression? First impressions are important. As the saying goes, you get only one opportunity to make one. Knowing and acting what is shown to work to create better first impression will help you do just that. So go forth and meet confidently. Now that we know what drives first impression, how important it is to make a positive one, let's go ahead and do that. So the first chance, now since we know these things, let's be really confident. The impression could be negative or positive, but let's concentrate and focus on making it positive. A few suggestions. First impression, a few suggestions. Dress slightly better than the occasion warrants. Now you know where you're going and why you're going. So dress a little better than what you really think is necessary for that. A little better. Make frequent eye contact with people whom you meet, especially when you're speaking, but avoid dominating with your eye contact. Don't stare somebody down. Smile. It's important. We search for smiles and notice them at great distances. We definitely know that person has got a wonderful smile, or the person has got a smile that's really contagious. So we normally search for that. So your smile should make somebody feel happy. Think of the most positive feature of other persons. That will put you in a pleasant frame of mind. When you meet somebody, think good about them. Such a way that your meeting with them is going good and also going smoothly, and you're pretty confident about what you're doing. Thinking something negative about a person will definitely not bring a smile on your face. Continuing with few more suggestions. Adjust your voice, gesture, posture and words to the other person when you meet them. We prefer people who are similar to us. Normally when we meet somebody and we like them and we know about it, they're in the same frame of mind. Thereby, our tone, our voices, body language, gesture, posture, everything changes. So, you adapt to that kind of a posture when you meet somebody new and look at what is similar in them like you. Give people the benefit of doubt. That is, remember the fundamental attribution error. If there is some, it's okay. You don't have to rub it in. Be confident in yourself and don't try to be someone else. Be who you are, because you're a natural person and you can be who you are. You do not have to act like another. So be confident and be who you are. Express these attributes early on when you meet, such that the meeting goes smoothly and your confidence level is very high.